Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. If you're new here and haven't seen my face before, I'm Taylor, I'm 20, and I make health and fitness content on just about every platform there is. And today I'm gonna get into a little bit of a Q&A for you guys, but before that, I wanted to talk to you about the sponsor of today's video, and that is HelloFresh. If you didn't know, HelloFresh is America's #1 meal delivery service kit, and what's super cool is they send you the ingredients for each meal perfectly measured out so you can pick how many people you want it for, and you can pick whatever diet you want. Obviously, I got the plant-powered option. It makes cooking way more fun and way easier because it's all just given right to you, straight to your door. I am actually about to make dinner, so I'm going to make this bowl right here. The crispy chickpea tabbouleh bowl. That is on the menu for tonight. Okay, so I just took out all the ingredients, and as you can see, everything is already pre-measured and ready to go for you to make the perfect serving. So this is gonna give me like one meal, and you can even get two and save the rest for leftovers, and it'll even last you 2 meals, which is great. To me, this makes it so much better because I am one to go to the grocery store, look for ingredients, and get distracted. So with coming to my door like this, it's definitely saving me money. And it's more sustainable because you're not having any food waste. So I diced up the pepper, spread it on a baking sheet with the chickpeas, drizzled some olive oil, and then now going to take this seasoning that is given to us, which is so nice because a lot of spices are actually so expensive and you probably only need a little bit anyways. So we're gonna throw this on top. Then while this goes in the oven for 18 to 20 minutes, I'm gonna prep the rest. And then this meal will be ready in just 20 minutes. Also, if you guys didn't know, HelloFresh's carbon footprint is 25% lower than store-bought meals, which if you follow me, you know that's like insanely important to me. It's time for the fun part, putting all the toppings on. I already just diced all of these up. If you're someone like me who travels on the weekends, this is a game changer because imagine coming back on a Sunday and you don't have to go to the grocery store because all your meals are already at your door. That's like my dream. And the star of the show, okay, time to try it. That is literally like restaurant quality in 20 minutes, which is kind of insane. And if you know me, I'm really lazy when it comes to cooking, and I would not have come up with something so creative and different on my own. It also just makes it super easy to eat healthy, as you can find options for almost any diet there is, and all the produce is sourced sustainably directly from the farmers. Lucky for you, if you want to try HelloFresh for yourself, you can go to HelloFresh.com and use code TaylorOlson14 to get 14 free meals plus free shipping. The link is down below. Hello guys, and now we're here for a little sit down and Q&A. I haven't done one of these in quite some time, so I think it'll be fun. Of course, we need to drink for a sit down video, so pop open a cold one, which actually isn't cold. I asked you guys to send me fitness, health, and lifestyle related questions on Instagram, so that's where I'm gonna look. If you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you do, just so you can be a part of the next one. Ooh, we got a lot. This is a really, really good one. I like this. So starting with the first question, how did you go into fitness while letting go of diet culture and without harming your mental health? First of all, when I first got into fitness, it definitely did harm my mental health, I'd say, because I went into it for the wrong reasons. I definitely went to the gym for the wrong reasons, even though in a way it was sort of my stress reliever. I just kind of redirected my focus. Instead of caring about other aspects of my life, I was like, well, if I'm sad, at least I can be happy about how skinny I am. So that definitely harmed my mental health for a little bit, but what made me let go of the diet culture and all that was one, following influencers that inspired me to be strong, which I've talked about, Natasha Ocean, Stephanie Buttermore, Steffi Cohen, all those lovely ladies. And then also lifting weights. Like once I got out of the BS kind of part of the fitness industry, I know there's other workouts besides lifting weights, but when I say BS, I mean with like the misleading titles. Obviously other workouts aren't BS, but it's like if they name it something that's BS. Like I wasn't doing Pilates style movements because I like Pilates. I was doing leg circles because someone told me that they give you a thigh gap. That's what I mean by BS. So once I got out of that and started lifting weights does something to your mind, guys. Lifting weights is literally what changed the game for me, just because it truly became strong over skinny. And as far as diet culture, being vegan really helped that for me. Some people might think being vegan is restrictive, but I found that just makes me happy and feel good, and I was like, you know what, like I enjoy being vegan. It makes me really love what I'm eating. I don't feel any guilt around food at all. Also, tracking macros did help, just because I feel like I have an understanding of food as more of a science, and took away the all or nothing mentality, because I realized I can just have food whenever I want and it's not that big of a deal, and everything is truly just carbs, protein, and fat, so who cares? Did you ever feel like giving up? Wow, way to get deep. I'm gonna be honest, no. I never felt like giving up. I first went to the gym for like a month and then I gave up, but I wasn't really into it yet. I just stopped going because I was like depressed, but then I was forced to get back into it. Ever since that time of being forced to get into it, I have never thought about giving up. And that's honestly, like I said, just because getting into weights changes your life, and I don't think I'll ever give up. I think I'll do it till my body doesn't let me anymore. You guys did a good job. This question says, how do you accept your body and have self-love? I have a pretty kind of funny answer to this question. It might sound kind of negative, but for me it helped. And it's realizing that you're never gonna be truly happy with your body. And you might be like, Taylor, what? Doesn't that go against everything this girl just said? What I mean by that is, you're gonna think that if you lose 10 pounds, you'll be happy with how you look, but you're not. You're probably gonna realize you might have 5 more that could go. Or maybe your butt went away when you lost weight and you need to get it back up. Or maybe you didn't lose weight in this one area, and whatever it is. So if you think about all these physical goals you have for your body, if you realize they're never really gonna make you happy, then you have to realize, why do I care so much? That you need to just be happy with what you have, because no changing it is going to make you happier. I promise you, someone like Kendall Jenner probably looks in the mirror and picks apart her body just as much as I do, as you do. Like, picture in your mind someone with the best body that you can ever imagine. Your inspo for your body, right? They have things they want to change. So you kind of just have to accept it and love what you got, or else you're just never gonna be happy. There's no way you can make your body look like you're gonna be happy. You can dye your hair, you can literally get fake eyelashes. I will still think I don't look good sometimes. Like, it's just, it's the hard truth, but to me, that helps. Maybe that was negative, but to me, it helps to know that if no goal is gonna make me truly happy, why don't I just accept where I am now and love it? And I do. Give your body a hug for me. What's your workout split? I'm just getting into working out and I just want to grow that booty. Okay, so my workout split right now is hamstrings, push, pull, quads, shoulders, and a little bit of arms, but very shoulder focused, and then glutes. So yeah, I only have one specific glute day, but your glutes are also hit in hamstring movements, like when I do my RDLs and stuff like that, and they're also hit in all the squats in my quad day. So they are getting indirectly hit 3 times a week, but I have one day solid for glutes that's very low weight, high rep, mind muscle connection focused. That personally works for me. 3 leg days could be a lot for some people if you're just getting into the gym, so I'd recommend doing 2. 3 days will be kind of a lot on you. Even this week I'm really sore, so I don't know how that 3rd leg day is gonna go. Might have to switch it. But just reminder, if you're going to be going to the gym to grow your lower body, you need to work on your upper body strength too, because you're gonna find it really hard to increase weight on your lower body movements if you can't hold the weight up. For example, holding a heavy squat with a bar, if your upper body is not strong, is going to be very, very hard. Your grip for deadlifts are gonna suck, and setting up a hip thrust is going to be near impossible if you're not also working your upper body. So don't neglect it just because you have booty gains. And also don't neglect the other parts of your legs. Notice my 3 days a week are not just glutes, glutes, glutes. We're hitting everything. Okay, this is a fun question too. How can I make fitness a sustainable full-time career? So it's obviously gonna be different for everyone. And obviously there's no magic way. I didn't use some magic strategy to get here. I really just got lucky on the internet, and that's as simple as that. If you want to make fitness your full-time job on social media, there are a few things you can do to get there. That's really just going to be posting every single day and making sure your content is true to yourself and sticking to some sort of niche. Do not just want to do everything paid right away. I think too many people try to be influencers. They get a swipe up link and they think that they can't do anything for free. They think that they deserve all of this just because they're like a micro influencer. Take things for free, take the opportunities you get. Don't think of yourself too highly just because you like get a swipe up link. The brands that I work with long term that are the reason I can do this as a full-time job started out by giving me a gift and I posted about it. So all the people that I know that are successful with their fitness pages and now have a full-time job because of their fitness pages didn't start the page thinking it was going to be their job. They didn't have money in mind. I thought maybe I'd end up getting one sponsor from a company by now, like, and that'd be cool. I was like, if I can do one brand deal, that'd be sick. And not even for the money, just for like the recognition. I was like, oh my god, like if a fitness company wanted to work with me, that'd be sick. Like, I didn't think the money would be anything a lot at all. So no one really starts it for the money. If you're talking about making your fitness career, you know, outside of social media, like teaching classes or being an in-person personal trainer, get your name out there. So when I was trying to get into fitness, I wanted to work at gyms, I wanted to be a personal trainer. Like I said, I had a fitness page, but I didn't think I was gonna like make money from it. I would go to classes and introduce myself to every single instructor. I'd say, are you guys hiring at a front desk? I want to work a front desk, become an instructor. I wanted to get my name out there, and I'd say, hi, I'm so-so, look, I do a fitness page, I like working out. Get your name out there. I also know people that have under 10K and are full-time personal trainers around where they live because, like I said, they put their name out there. They have in-person clients like in my hometown and they make a full-time career out of that. You just gotta hustle. When you are an entrepreneur and working for yourself, you really have to hustle and you get what you put into it. And you know, maybe it won't be that possible for you. Maybe it's gonna be a side hustle, but you get what you put into it, and if you give it your all, I'm sure it'll work. So as you know, I started a bulk. We're just getting into it, so we're not that, I say we because me and Sam started at the same time, but someone said, what are your goals during bulking season and how long of a bulk? My main goal is to bench 135 and for 225 on a squat to move pretty easy. So I hit 225 on a squat, but I want it to like kind of be easier. You know, I really want to get depth with it and have a 2-plate squat be like really solid for me. But benching 135 is definitely my main goal, and growing the size of my shoulders and my glutes. I guess every muscle, like I would just want to put on a bit of size, but more size in my legs and my glutes and in my shoulders. I love shoulder day. Those are my main goals. Benching 135 is my number one. I don't have a specific weight I want to hit just because I don't really care that much about body weight. Like that could be so many factors, so I'm not really focused on body weight. It's more about feeling stronger and hitting new PRs and building up my maintenance calories. So that way when I go into a cut, I keep saying we, I really want to like build up my maintenance calories a lot, put on more muscle, cut, and then starting in next summer, be just shredded and have so much more definition because I put on more muscle mass. And I will be bulking until like New Year's. So how many weeks is that? I don't know, you guys can count. Okay, I got a lot of questions about losing a period / how do you keep your hormones healthy while staying lean. I'm gonna be really real. So there's 2 factors that play into this for me. One, I've always been a naturally lean person. I always feel annoying when I say that. I feel like people, I don't know, maybe take saying that the wrong way, but I'm just talking about my body type. On my fitness journey, I've actually gained weight. So yeah, right now in this point in my life, that's not really a problem of mine because I've gained weight. In the times when I was severely under eating and was very skinny, like my skinniness, I didn't lose my period, but I was on the pill. I still am, by the way, so I'm really not someone to go for like hormone advice or losing period advice because that's a huge factor in that, and I'm just gonna be honest, I just don't relate. How do you get yourself to eat completely healthy and not eat some junk food? Okay, so basically, you have to stay 100% disciplined. You have to throw away every single junk food in your cabinet. If you have friends that want to go out to eat, you shouldn't be friends with them anymore. When it's like a birthday or a holiday, I'd recommend staying home. And no, gotcha. I do eat junk food often. I obviously eat a lot of healthier versions of junk food. It's not my whole diet. I'm not going to sit here and say like, no, I eat trash every day, like eat whatever you want. Obviously I am cautious about my diet, but I literally will go out for ice cream, will go out for dinner, will go out for voodoo donuts, will eat dark chocolate chips out the bag, will eat bowls of Cinnamon Toast Crunch at night. It doesn't matter. You're never going to eat completely healthy and cut out all the junk food, and if you do, you're probably going to end up with that binge restrict cycle. So just everything in moderation. That 80-20 mindset. Keep most of your food pretty freaking healthy, and then let yourself have fun, because life is about enjoying food. So no, I don't think you should ever get yourself to never eat anything unhealthy. That sounds extremely boring. Someone wants to know about if I travel a lot and how I keep up my lifestyle when traveling. We do travel quite a bit. In the last 6 months, I've been on all the plane rides I've been in my life, and I've probably been on a plane like 10 times. And yeah, we travel quite a bit. We go on little weekend trips. The way we keep it balanced, like I always say we, when I say we, I mean me and Sam. Making sure we pack oats. Some hotels obviously have free breakfast where they have oatmeal, but we do bring our protein powder. So that way at least you're having one filling, substantial meal in the morning. You're not skipping breakfast, which would make you go like ravenous throughout the day. Eat a solid breakfast. So I bring that with me. I also bring protein bars. I bring snacks in my bag. Mostly it's just protein bars. Sometimes I'll throw some rice cakes in there. Just have some snacks because if you listen to me talk about this a lot, not eating really F's me up. I'll be bloated and hangry and not having fun. Sometimes when you travel, your eating schedule's all over the place. Maybe you're out and busy and you do breakfast, you're busy all day and you don't eat till dinner. That doesn't work for me. So I make sure to bring some healthy snacks. I also make sure to get workouts in. So if it's like a long vacation and it's really relaxing time, probably won't be perfectly on my workout schedule, but if I go somewhere for a weekend or just 2 days and I have the time, I will go to the gym in the morning if I have the time and it works. If it doesn't work, it's no stress. If it's just a short trip, whatever. But if I do have the time, I will make it priority to go to the gym and get my steps in, which is not that hard when you're traveling because a lot of times you're walking around doing things. And then if you're ordering food or eating out, just be mindful of what's going to make you feel good versus not feel good. For example, if you're not eating a lot of vegetables because you're out, maybe get a side of veggies at dinner, and not in a, oh, because you can't eat fries, maybe you get fries and vegetables. Maybe you're behind on calories, you need both. But making sure you get a green just because the greens will make you feel good. The greens will help your digestion for that reason. Making sure you're getting things that are gonna kind of make you feel good, because you don't want to just feel like trash on a vacation when you're trying to have fun. So my main tips are make sure you eat a good breakfast, pack snacks, get your workout and your steps in. Oh, also staying hydrated. I bring my hydro jug when I travel. Duh, cote on a hydro jug. And just being mindful at restaurants. But I'm not gonna lie, that does not mean I feel a-okay 100% when we travel. I definitely feel a little bit off track, but you just get right back to it. Oh, you guys know a lot about me, dude. Does scoliosis interfere with my training? No. I'm crooked, so my form looks a little funky. You know, what can you do? But I actually find it made my scoliosis better. I used to have a lot of back pain all the time, and I feel like strengthening my back has taken a lot of that away. I don't struggle with it nearly as much as I used to, and there are situations that I think would have hurt my back that now don't, and I truly think strength training has helped. But I'm not a doctor, so ask your doctor first. What's the most caffeine I've consumed in one day? I have been really only having right now 200 milligrams a day. Of a few off days, and I do go on cleanses quite regularly, but the most I've ever done is 400, but I don't do that often. If I have kids, will I raise them vegan? Interesting question. So I wouldn't force veganism onto my kids. I think I will have a lot of vegan foods in my house, and I wouldn't make their diet centered around animal products. I don't like when you tell them that you don't eat meat, they're like, well, what do you eat? As if there's no other food. So their diet definitely wouldn't be centered around animal products. Probably do a lot of vegan meals just because that's how I cook and I eat. So if I'm making the food, they'll probably be vegan meals. But I have no problem with my kids not being vegan. I would just like them to be used to it and liking plant-based meals and just introduced to it. And if they want to be vegan, that's great. If they want to learn more about it, I'll teach them about it and maybe they'll do it. But I'm not gonna make them not eat meat. I would just never want them to be the kid that goes to a friend's house and like can't eat, or goes to a birthday party and can't eat the cake. Like, you know, I think life's too short for that. I would love there to be a time where just everyone on the planet was vegan and everything was just vegan all the time. That'd be great, but that's not how it is, and I don't want them to not be able to eat stuff with their friends as a kid because they're vegan. And you know what's so annoying is so many vegans would probably think I'm like a bad vegan for that, but I don't really care. Do I think about competing in bodybuilding? Absolutely. I would love to do a bikini show. I think that'd be so fun. That is definitely one of my goals. I want to do it at least once. I feel like if I do it once, I might get hooked on it. But I also think I might be bad at it because I love food. And I've never dieted like that. But I think it'd be fun, and I feel like I could do it. Do you feel like you found a good balance between the gym and other stuff you enjoy? Yeah, I do. I think it's hard because a lot of people see people that go to the gym all the time and think that we're like obsessed and toxic. But it's truly what I like to do. So yeah, I prioritize it in my day, but I still get to do all the other stuff I want to do. So to me, I'm happy with it being the majority of my life. It's also my job, so I'm really happy with where I'm at. I think I get a good balance of everything, but I'm not ashamed to say I put most of my time into workout related things. Okay, I'm gonna answer one more question, and that is, what is my unpopular fitness opinion? I'd say that my unpopular fitness opinion is that I think if you can do your whole workout with like perfect form like a robot, that probably means you're not working that hard, and your form can be a little bit off when you're going hard, and as long as it's something that's not going to injure you, that's totally fine. If you look straight out of a textbook, you're probably not working that hard, and that probably means your body's not getting that tired. I think it's totally okay if your last 3 reps look a little funky because you're putting in the work, and as long as you're not going to hurt yourself, I think it's okay. Don't think that's ego lifting. I think it's just pushing yourself to your limits. That's probably my most unpopular fitness opinion. But that's going to be the last question for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next upload. Thank you so much if you sent in a question. I really appreciate it. So yeah, bye.